Okay, y'all. Dolly Parton is canceling shows and she's having some health issues. I told y'all, Dolly Parton been out off the grid for a while. Soon as she did that collab with Beyonce, I said, some mojo you gotta leave alone. I'm just saying, y'all. When she did that little song with Jolene, my day ones, twos, and threes, I said she shouldn't do it. Stay the heck of far away from her. Because every time Beyonce do some stuff or collab with a big celebrity, somehow they be on the chopping block afterwards. And this has happened over and over and over again. Every time she go on tour, somebody passes and all of this stuff. A big celebrity. That's a mobile Joe you don't want on your plate. Okay? We gonna talk about it, okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say prayers up for Dolly Parton. I've always liked Dolly Parton. I really have. I love me some Dolly Parton, okay? I used to watch her movies, her little shows, whatever. I was always like a fan of Dolly Parton, okay? Dolly Parton is postponing her concerts now to undergo multiple procedures amid health challenges. This is what they are saying. Dolly Parton shared that she needs to reschedule her Las Vegas concerts from December until next year, and they're saying way the end of next year, okay? Um, as she undergoes a few procedures for undisclosed health concerns. Okay, y'all? Out the blue, here we go. Dolly Parton is pressing pause on working 9 to 5. The Jolene singer announced September the 28th that she needs to postpone her upcoming Las Vegas concerts due to medical concerns. As many of you know, I have been dealing with some health challenges, and my doctors tell me this is what she's saying, that is she must have a few procedures. This is what she shared on Instagram. As she joked with them, it must be time for my 100,000 mile checkup, although it's not the usual trip to see my plastic surgeon. Okay, y'all? So she's still, in good spirits and joking about it. But ain't nothing funny when you got to go through a couple of procedures. So prayers up for Dolly and hope that she pulls through this, okay? As she prepares to undergo the unspecified operations, the 79-year-old said she's pushing the dates of her performance from December 2025 to September 2026. She's knocking a whole year off of that, y'all. In all seriousness, given this, she says, I am not going to be able to rehearse and put together the show that I want you to see and the show that you deserve to see. She continued to say, you pay good money to see her perform, and she wants to be at her best for them. While she said, while I'll still be able to work on all of my projects from here in Nashville, she said, I just need a little time to get show ready, as they say. But for those concerned, she may be retiring soon. Okay? Parton went on to set the record straight. Don't worry about me quitting the business because God hasn't said anything about stopping yet. She added, but I believe he is telling me to slow down right now so I can be ready for more big adventures with all of you. This is what she's saying to her fans. She says, I love you and thank you for understanding. So she's letting people know that she got a lot of stuff going on right now. Now, while the country icon didn't give further details on her health scare, she was recently forced to pull out of a Dollywood event after being diagnosed with kidney stones that she said was causing a lot of problems. Turning out, it'll given, she said it had gave her an infection. She told her fans in September the 17th video. And the doctor said you don't need to be traveling right this minute. So you need a few days to get better. On top of her own medical concerns, Parton has been going through a difficult period following the passing of her husband. Her longtime husband that she'd been together with forever, y'all, passed away in March. It's been one thing after another since she did that collab. Yeah, I know y'all be like, y'all, you gonna blame Beyonce and them for everything. But it is what it is. Big icons that every time they do some kind of collab with them, with Beyonce or whatever, why they end up gone? Why right afterwards? Stay out of there. I said this. I said, Dolly, run. Y'all remember my day ones, twos, and three. Y'all like the comment section. I said this. I said, Dolly, run away from this situation because too much dark energy comes from being around Beyonce. Same thing I said about Clarissa. If she is pregnant, because they saying she is, she ain't. I don't know. I wasn't there when she conceived. But I said she don't need to be hanging around Cardi B. Dark energy. She's mingling and tingling with satanic mess. You don't want that type of energy around you. And Beyonce and Jay-Z, they've been mingling in that type of mess for a long time. Right after she started collabing with Beyonce, she's been having bad stuff coming her way ever since. And we joke about some things here, but look what happened. Her longtime husband that she's been together with forever, Cardine, passed away in March. Right after that, now she's having some health issues that she gotta slow down for. Okay? She's also saying thank you for all the messages, the cards, the flowers that people that sent her to pay their respects for the loss of her beloved husband, Carl. She wrote on the social media at the time, he is in God's arms now, and I am okay with that. I will always love you. She been with this man for a long time, y'all. For a long time. And she lost the love of her life. Somebody that that's a lot of years. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. My grandma told me this, and my mama told me this. They said sometimes when you've been in a relationship for a really long time, 20, 40, 50 years, and somebody pass away, the other person normally pass away right afterwards because of heartache. A lot of people, they can't come back from that, from losing somebody that they didn't been with that long. So she could be stressed out about that too. That could be a part of, her health issues when she out in public. And a lot of these celebrities are like this. When they're out in public, they put on this front to make it look as if they're happy and this and that and that and this. But, they go through some stuff. They're human too. They go through some things behind closed doors. And I do believe that she's trying to, fight it or whatever. But I do believe that she's heartbroken. He's gone. He's gone right now. And like I said, a lot of people, and I've known this, like I've seen people pass away that have been in a relationship a long time. And then right when the other person passed, the other person will pass a little time later. Because they don't care. They give up or whatever. And some people just be depressed. Depression and stress can cause you health issues too, y'all. It can cause you some serious health issues. That's why I say life is too short for you to be arguing with somebody every day or not getting along with somebody and this and that and that and this, when you could be living your best life, even if it means by yourself, to not have to deal with that type of stress. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And I do believe that could play a part in this. But every time somebody deals with Beyonce, I'm just going to put it out there, there's always some negative shit going on. And I said this. I said, don't be her sacrifice to the feast. Didn't I say this, y'all? Day ones, twos, and threes. I said this. Please leave Beyonce and Jay-Z and them alone, the Dolly. And she was so excited. And y'all remember right after she did the little collab, they said that Beyonce mama was saying some little slick stuff about her and this and that and that and this. Then she turned around and said she didn't say it and all of this stuff. I said, see, I told y'all there's going to be nothing but negative energy come from her doing anything with Beyonce. And look what's going on with her now, y'all. And I know her age and this and that and this, but if she was out here still doing it big and doing concerts and this and that and this, and wasn't nothing going on with her that long, why right now, right after this stuff happened with her? You cannot mess with people doing black magic and dark magic. You can't mess with people like that. You bring them in your circle and you bring that dark energy in that inner circle too. And then when Beyonce even called herself remade the Jolene stuff, it didn't even do good. People didn't even like it because they knew that Beyonce could have did better. But Beyonce wanted to change the words to the song. Y'all remember I talked about this. She wanted to change the words to the song so that she would get paid, you know, just as much money, if not more, for the remake than Dolly Parton. She didn't want to be like Whitney Houston. She didn't want to, you know, make Dolly a bunch of money. She wanted to make sure that she was getting that money in her pocket. Because see, when Whitney Houston remade Dolly Parton's song, Dolly Parton got paid more of the money than her, but Whitney Houston still got a big chunk of money because she made so much off of remaking that song. And Beyonce and Jay-Z, they always trying to think ahead on how to, you know, not get done dirty. Like they're getting done dirty now. But they always trying to think ahead and try to be slick about stuff. That's why she called herself change the words to the Jolene song. Because she didn't want Dolly to get paid a bunch of money. She wanted all that money. Okay, y'all? And I said this back then. I said it. Leave Beyonce and Jay-Z number alone. Dark energy. Too much dark energy there. You got somebody that totally disrespects God. Not only do her husband disrespect God, but she do too. And when Dolly, she been having nothing but bad stuff coming her way ever since. But prayers up for Dolly. Hope she gets better. Hope she gets through her husband's passing as well. May he rest in peace. And may she get better. Okay, y'all? You gotta, these celebrities, they better start watching who they dealing with. For real, for real. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about the video. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Peace.